Okay.
But me, I mean, I have just one kid.
Okay.
Zach's like, don't rope me into this.
And we're on with the guys from Hanson. Now, you guys brought it up, and I know you're being asked this all the time.
Sure.
But about the younger bands, I'm going to throw out the Jonas Brothers.
Sure.
Does that remind you of what you guys went through?
Well, obviously, from the outside, I think there's a lot of similarities. I mean, the brother thing, you see the fan response. And so, yeah, I mean, a lot of, obviously that's come up because there hasn't been a band that looks, I think, as similar to us as they do. And
I mean, there's three of them, like you said, fan response, and relatively their age. I mean, we were younger than they are. Significantly younger by, multiple years. And also
about the age we were on our second
album. And then also, I think the other element is definitely that the way that the music business was and everything like that, because they have a very close affiliation with Disney and stuff like that, it definitely changes the dynamic of how they've gotten where they are and so on. But
so what do you make of...
And musically,
what do you make of the promise rings and all of that sort of thing?
Of this regarding the Jonas Brothers?
Yeah, I only say this because you look at someone like another Disney product like a Britney Spears, and who was very much flaunting, I'm a virgin, I'm this and that. Now the Jonas Brothers are kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And then
I think they're totally authentic. I think they're just good guys. I think they're happy to be making music. I mean,
I actually don't know anything about that.
I've heard they seem like moral guys. They seem like they're good,
right. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying sometimes in pop culture that backfires on you.
Well, I'll tell you what backfires is people. I think Britney is an example of somebody who didn't know what she was when she started. And as much as I don't think we're that similar to the Jonas Brothers as far as what they're doing musically, I see authenticity in what they're doing. They seem like they're artists that care about what they're doing. They write their songs. They played. They were doing stuff before Disney came along. So I think the difference is just whether they are able to stay doing what they want for a long time, because they're doing their thing. Now there's a lot more machine around them, I think.
There's a much more machine.
And
they do. I mean, I think it's their deal. I don't think they're going to wake up in 5 years and be like, "What were we doing?"
But the times change. I mean, look, you guys are doing things completely different now. So you started off sort of, teen idols.
But interestingly, though, not sorry not to interrupt you, but as with them as well. I mean, if you heard the recording of Steve doing an acoustic video like this, they're so similar even like 10 years ago. And I think they're the same way as far as what they're doing.
Okay. I have to say, the brothers from Hanson, you all have the best hair I have ever seen. I want to run my fingers through it. What kind of products do you
are
use?
running your hands through it. It's actually awkward.
I mean, really, that's some voluptuous hair.
Yeah, well, Pantene probably is sponsoring our show.
What's so funny about that is we probably care the least about our hair.
It looks good. Well, Hanson, you guys are performing tonight at the Variety Playhouse, a really cool place to see a show. I know Hanson fans are absolutely crazy. They do weird things. They run up the stage. They scream, they yell. What is the creepiest fan item perhaps you've received over the years, or even recently?
Besides undergarments?
Yeah, well, that's sort of an obvious one.
That's the nice way of saying underwear.
Do you like that?
People showing up, I think, we've had girls sneaking up television and stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of...
And I wonder what they think. Do you think you're like, hey, cool?
I'm not sure what. I mean, I will say one thing. First of all, our fans are incredible, and most of them are bounds, and they are extremely excited and passionate, but they're not... crazies, but there are certain people that I feel like they're, kind of off balance as a person, and they just select you.
Right.
Right. Like, what should I pick today? Hanson. And so then
should they become a serial killer or
a Hanson fan?
There are certain people that you're like, you are on balance as a human, and they've done things like, people have sent us all kinds of creepy items, and people
throw rocks through windows.
People have shown up at, in private places where you're like, why are you here? And why are you going through my trash? Like crazy stuff like that. Yeah. But to be honest, we've been doing this for over a decade, and it's a huge part thanks to a really not creepy but very committed, passionate fan base. And there are.
Look at how you balance out the question.
Well,
we just want to let our real fans that aren't creepy know.
Well, because I think there's a huge bias to people being passionate about stuff.
Yeah.
Because most people don't really care about anything.
Yeah.
Particularly they kind of they're
Neutral.
sort of they're neutral about a lot of stuff.
But they love you, and that's good. So they're buying your records and they're buying tickets to the show tonight.
Yeah.
Variety Playhouse. You guys are going to play a little something for us here.
Yes, we are.
Okay. And tell us what's this from? What's it about? What's the deal?
This song is actually a part of it's this first single that we put out from the walk. It's called
Okay.
Great Divide. It's actually one of the first songs that started us on a journey to help aid a hospital in South Africa that works on AIDS research and has kind of launched the whole campaign of doing these 1 mile walks, which we've done since last year to encourage people to make a difference in the fight against AIDS.
And that's amazing, by the way. I was reading a lot about that.
Thank you very
Yeah, that's
much.
great.
We'll hit you with more.
Okay.
afterwards.
This sounds great.
Great Divide.
Okay.
Come on.
Hanson, everybody. I have to cheat. That was really good. That was really good. I love that song. You sound fantastic. And before we wrap this up, tell us about the charity and how we can learn more about it.
Well, this tour is called The Walk Around the World. Literally, we do a walk in every city. Today, we are doing a 1 mile barefoot walk in partnership with GSU from the Rialto.
Rialto Theater.
The exact address, if you go to takethewalk.net, you can find out all the information. Basically, the whole idea with this campaign is to empower people to do simple things, start simple, to make a difference, especially specifically regarding the issues in Africa with children struggling with poverty and AIDS.
And very importantly, everybody that walks today will donate $1 on their behalf to the cause that they select, and it's at 2 p.m.
So basically, you come down, you do a 1 mile barefoot walk. Literally, we'll just join you in a walk. We talk to you about the cause. You can help drill a clean water well, provide a pair of new shoes, help build a school, help provide medicine for mothers with HIV in Africa. But the goal, I think, is also just we're trying to talk to people about using what they have to make a difference, and not quitting their day jobs, but using their livelihood, their ideas, and that's what the walk is about. So check takethewalk.net and the Rialto walk at 2 o'clock.
Well, you guys, you couldn't be any nicer. Hanson, I wish you huge success. You're already a huge success, but overly impressed by not only your song, but your great sense of humor, and just overall nice guys. Zach, Isaac, and Taylor, you guys are terrific. The Great Hanson, everybody! If you can't make the walk, go to the Variety and see them tonight. Thanks, you guys. That was great!